the arm being on this side of our neck. A lot of times, especially for white belts out there, they'll grab and squeeze, okay? If not, a lot of times after you've established a side control, when you're tight, the person's not able to bring his arm inside, so there's only really one option for it to be is right over here. So what we're gonna do is, at this point, when the arm's on this side of our head, we're gonna unlace the head with this arm, and I'm gonna shift my weight a little bit towards the stomach, and this arm is gonna come around, and I wanna catch the back of this arm right below the actual elbow itself, and I'm gonna catch it in the bend of my arm, and typically I'll have my arm placed with my palm on the stomach. And what this does is, if I'm down here on the shoulder, he has a lot of movement here, right? But when I come up here, try to move your arm around. There's only a little bit left, right? He just has a little bit of a flipper there. Okay, Tim, come around this way. Now, from this position, I'm going to switch my hips, bringing my knee into his hip. This far foot's going to be posted. And right now, my hips are not actually on the mat. I'm about this much up. I'll give you a different angle in just a second. To secure the Kimura, I'm going to turn and look back at my feet, okay? So I'm leaning forward, because if I lean back, this arm can shoot through. So I'm leaning forward, turn, look back at the knee. And what this is doing is it's opening up the arm, because right here, I'm not going to be able to grab, but when I turn and look, now I can grab the wrist. From here, we'll get our figure four lock immediately. A couple things will happen from this position. If he tries to keep his arms straight, because obviously we want to bend this thing, but if he keeps his arms straight, when we come back to our side control, again, making sure that when we bring our knee comes right into the hip on this side. We get here, a lot of times guys are going to try to turn their hand out. As he turns, when his thumb goes up, we'll stay loose, and as soon as his thumb is pointed up, you pinch everything tight, and you're just going to push your fingertips down to get that straight arm lock, okay? So we're here, he tries to straighten his arm out to get it out, loosen up, tight, right there, okay? Otherwise, once you come in, if you're able to keep the bend of the arm here, a simple finish is just going to be switching the hips the other way, bringing the knee into the armpit, stepping over the head, pull your heel to your body, and just step right there for the Kimura. Again, we're here in the position, unlace the head, trap the arm. I'm gonna have my palm right on the stomach here, pinching the bend of my arm right here above his elbow on this way. From here, switch the hips and lean forward. What this does is if he tries to bridge into me, which is common, I can push back off this foot, and this knee is blocking the hips and can't move his legs back and front. When you're ready, turn, look back at your feet, grab the wrist. Make the figure four lock. Once you get the figure four lock, guys, don't let go and readjust. Make sure that you get it right the first time, because we don't want to let it go. From here, we're going to switch back, again, putting our knee to the hip to block. When we go to finish it, if he tries to turn, pinch, finish it that way. If we're able to maintain the bend of the arm for the Kimura, put the Kimura down, or your elbow down to the ground, switch, step, and lift. Okay.
Yeah, right.